Hi everybody, it's Sandy with Love Sandra D. I'm back with a new project, my book of numbers for my granddaughter. So here we go with pages 1 and 2. Now we're going to work with some cuts from my Cricut Joy Extra that I cut. This is just a file that I found in their design space. I'm going to work at making it a little more dimensional here. I'm working on my Creative Memories 12 by I think 4-inch glue mat right there, silicone mat to keep the glue off my lovely work surfaces that I really like. So I'm going to use this blending brush and Wild Honey Distress Oxide ink. My favorite inks. They're just with me all the time. I think I'm only shy one color. I have to go through it and see because, gosh, I can't keep up. Anyway, so here I am inking, just trying to get a little bit in those corners. It's not super important, the technique here, because it's just going to be kind of, a kid's book. It's not super important. Just ink it up. This just adds some little dimension to the whole project. My granddaughter has started counting, so I want to get a jump on this book. She's up to 12, so she's almost 2.5, and such a joy. So now I'm going to do the face. I did the raise, and now I'm going to do the face. Oh, here I am talking about the mat. It's really great. I keep it in my travel tote because I don't like a sticky surface. Just call me picky. Anyway, so it rolls up, and that little strip coming off of it, that holds it closed. It's so fantastic. I am a Creative Memories hobbyist, but if you need something, I'll get it for you. Just let me know. Again, just doing the edges. I'm not even going to do the mouth because we're going to put that black circle behind it so that the mouth shows better. And I am also, I can't remember what I used here. Did I use liquid glue? Maybe. But isn't that cute? Look at that cute smile. So now I'm going to ink the nose a little. And this file came out so great. I also want to tell you that I reverse or mirror my cuts because they come out better on the back side. So I've started doing that after cutting some titles that I wasn't super duper happy with. And then I looked at the other side and it was fantastic. So now I mirror almost everything when I remember. So let's work on their eyes. I'm not inking the son's eyes because I just don't think they need it. But I am going to sand off these little rough edges. They are sometimes there depending on the paper, the amount of rag in this paper. So I think this is just 80-pound white that I cut out of a scrap. And I just changed my blade, so it just happens. It's no big deal. I'll just sand it right off. I even use a sanding block for nails instead most of the time, but this sandpaper was donated, so they gave it to me to use. So I'm using it up until it needs to be thrown away. So I'm just checking those edges really quick. And they need another go around, I suppose. There's something on this one, so I'm getting out my sand eraser and trying to get it off because these eyes do go a certain direction, so I couldn't really just flip it over. See, there you go. So it's just a really cute file, perfect for the number one son. Isn't that cute? So we're going to glue on the blues of his eyes and the pupils, the black pupils here in just one second. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. You know how that goes. You know what? It's very possible that I could have been watching a trial. I watch trials while I'm working. I've been watching the Corey Richards trial. It's crazy town. Yeah, I don't know what's happening over there in Utah, but woo doggy. Okay, here's my favorite glue. It's my Barely Art glue. I love that fine tip. I usually go ahead and put it in the My Sweet Petunia glue press, so it looks like it's in a Nuvo bottle, but this one I hadn't refilled that bottle yet, so I'm just using this one. I'm using my reverse tweezers to hold it because I don't like sticky, messy fingers. Well, that's not true. I really don't mind them. So just a quick hold. If you haven't tried these reverse tweezers, they are thebomb.com. They're EK Success. I get them on Amazon. There's even no name or brands. These are just the ones that I have. I have so many pairs of them. They're everywhere because you know how it is. Tweezers are like your glasses. Like you put them on top of your head and like, where's my glasses? Or where's your phone when you're talking on it? That's just how it is. So this glue, it doesn't take very much and it dries pretty quickly. Ellipsis eye, look at me. Do you know why I said ellipsis? It's because I used to be a captioner. And so you had to say what you were reading. So I just did that for you. Isn't that nice? Anyway, as I was saying, these tweezers are thebomb.com. They're everywhere in my craft area. They're in my toolkit, my to-go kit. And I just like it. So I'm always using them for whatever. My favorite spatula is that Silhouette America spatula. I know people love the multi-tool from Creative Memories. It's too thick for me. I really want it really thin. And the spatula from Silhouette America is beveled. It's a metal beveled spatula. I mean, I have those everywhere in my house because they're just good. Okay, so now we're going to glue on the back piece so that the smile comes out. I didn't ink any of that. It's not needed. And then I believe we're going to pop up this part of the sun. More texture. See, I'm like, hey, yeah, looks fine, but let's just... Oh, maybe I glue the eyes on. You know what? Now that I'm looking at that, maybe I should put white ink in those eyes because that would be really cute. Just one more little detail. So, isn't this just the cutest sun? I think it's adorable. Yep, we're going to go ahead and glue on the eyes. Do you like my nails? These are press-on nails, believe it or not, and they have stayed on almost 2 weeks with nary an issue. Okay, I had one issue because I was picking at something and it felt like it wanted to pop off, just my index finger on my right hand. But it never did come off. It just kind of felt like it, and I just keep pushing it down. It hasn't popped off. I just keep pushing it down. They look so good, and I got these on Amazon too. It's kind of a dark color for right now, but it was just one I had sitting there waiting for me. So I am using Alta News 3D foam tape here. I have a giant roll of it. I got it when it was on sale. And these are also my EK Success scissors that I do like. But you know what? Those Creative Memories little scissors, so good. So good. I was very surprised. I hadn't had Creative Memories scissors since a long time ago. Remember the blue ones that everyone had? Yeah. And these, they have a fine tip one now. Oh gosh, pretty darn good. I would buy those. I think they came in something I had or were a promotion or something. But anyway, I like to put glue on my foam tape because then, like I said, I have a little wiggle room then because you know foam tape. Once you put it down, oh, there's my head. Look got some gray going on. Once you put it down, it's down. But with foam tape, you have a little with glue on it, you have a tiny little wiggle. So now we're going to pop up the nose. And I wish I could make this go faster, but I'm not quite that tech savvy yet. So we're just going to pile on through here and keep going. This video is 24 minutes long. I hope you have 24 minutes out of your day to watch something crafty. You can see I'm working on my 12 by 12 mats that I made because, Close to My Heart went out of business. And so those aren't available anymore. So I saw a lady go to Hobby Lobby and get these really pretty teal mats and add foam to the back of them. And I'm like, oh, I could do that. I love that measurement on them. They're just over 12 by 12, but the measurement is 12 by 12. So I have been working on those and I really like it. I take them to crops with me and I just hot glued it on the back. Okay, here is the 8 by 8 page that I'm using for page 2. I don't know why I skipped to page 2, but apparently I did. Could be the editing, maybe. So I'm going to glue down this grass that I also cut with my Cricut. A lot of people have a grass punch, but I do not own one. Maybe I do. Who knows? It wouldn't be out of the question. So I'm going to glue this grass down. I almost forgot to leave a space in this grass because I wanted to tuck the trees under it that you'll see in just a minute. But we're going to glue this grass down to the bottom of page 2. We're just making a book about counting. So page 1 is 1, page 2 is 2, and so on and so on. You can see I overcut just a little bit because I knew I'd have to trim it off. Because if I cut it exact, it would be too short. So these background papers are the petite prints, or there's another name for them. They're either petite prints by Doodlebug, which I always have on hand now because they're so versatile, or Bella Boulevard also has a background print that are really cute, very close, a little different pattern, but they're just really cute and I like them. And I just cut these 8 by 8s and stuck them in the book. So see, here I am. I forgot to leave that up, but hadn't let the glue quite dry so I could tuck the other tree under here. And I'm pulling up the grass blades so they don't bend. So all of this is Cricut. So you can see me trying to tuck this tree under about where it's going to go. And working on my placement. One tree is bigger than the other. I just really thought they were cute because they're layered. So I cut them the layers out of different greens. It's just a cute tree. And I'm just going to glue those together. I'm just looking at placement here to see if that's where I want everything to go. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Trees are easy to count and easy to cut. And I cut these and I made the numbers too, but I made the numbers with dies because I have this die set, that scrapbook.com bold alphabet that is really great. And so I'm also using it in baby books, but I need to anchor it. So you'll see me anchor it with a different die here in just a moment. Okay, these are just random, excuse me, these are just random greens that I had in my scrap bin. I just really love using all my scraps. They're not the same weight. It doesn't matter. Like I said, again, I use that tip of, oh, sorry, you're probably hearing my chair. I'm putting my feet up. I'm using the tip, I use the tip of mirroring it so that the edge looks nicer. And then I realized, oh, I didn't put these together quite right. But you know what? It's a tree. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I think I put one on the wrong way. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Still looks like a tree. So So I wish I knew how to play some music right now. Maybe I could figure that out. But I'm just going to continue talking. So you should drop me a comment or a like, please, if you have ever done anything like this for children that are in your life. My ABC book is also on my channel. I did a final flip through. I took a break from this channel when my daughter had a baby and adjusted to that. So there's a big gap in here, but I'm going to be working on this project, and I did finish her bump life layout in the break and filmed that. And now I'm just putting the journaling on some pages that were waiting in my stash. I am going to try to print them on sticker paper, so I'll probably film that. You can see I'm having some difficulty here because I wouldn't be me if I didn't have some difficulty. So bending that back a little bit, trying to get that. I could have cut off that little piece of the trunk, but I eventually worked it out and got it in there. It looks so great. You can see I'm hanging off the edge. I don't care because I am a big cut off the edge person. I think it looks so great. It just, I don't know. I like it. I think it looks good. This tree's a little smaller, and you can see me trying to figure out, wait, no, that's not right. Or is that right? I should have looked at the edges since I just told you about that edge. So very green pages, green and yellow pages for this book. Maybe I should sing to you. Do 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 do. That's my granddaughter's favorite song right now. The mana mana. So anyway, I still had to do some of this sanding in the little corners. This cardstock, this particular piece, was like 100-pound cardstock, so it's very thick. It's really great. But I did have to sand it just a little tiny bit in the corners, or cut. I think I used scissors at one point, maybe not. So I'm sorry if you hear my husband coming in and out of this house. I'm doing this voiceover and he doesn't know. So he is charging the battery on his truck. So he keeps coming in and I keep stopping the video. So you might hear like the door or the door notification alarm on my security system. Anyway, if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment, you could just say hello or tell me about something that you've made for your grandchildren. That would be fantastic. Liking and commenting helps my channel. Sharing the link, that would really help too. So here I am doing the same thing. I'm straightening out some of those grass blades so they don't get caught on my tree. They're kind of fine. So there you go, some paper. I thought about popping that out for a second, but it's just not really needed because there's so many layers of paper. But I did check to see, you can see I'm checking right there. This paper happens to have a white core, so I'm seeing which side looks better from the cut. Just adding that small amount of glue. I'm going to go ahead and assemble the tree before I add it to the stump. Add glue to the stump. See where it's going to fly. Gosh, I hope I put the video of the numbers in here. I don't think I filmed making them, but maybe I did. I had cut them ahead of time out of some dies that I have. I told you about the scrapbook.com bold alphabet die. It has numbers. It's really a great set. I'll link it. It has large block alphabet, numbers, and punctuation, and a few little doodads in there. Oops, looks like I bent that. Oopsie, didn't matter. And it also has the solid stamps and the outline stamps. So I could have done that, and I haven't done that yet, but I might do it on some layouts that I have planned. And if I do, I will show you. I'm going to show you some tools that I recently purchased. Look at me. Look at, I wiggled it. See, it needs to stand up straight. I bent it, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. So here, I'm going to go ahead and throw some glue on there to get it stuck down real nice. This will have a page protector over it, so it's not a huge concern. My granddaughter has taken her ABC album home, and she's been wanting to reach in the top of the pages, and I don't blame her. That looks so fun. Oh, here we go. Here is the number. So this die is that bold alphabet, and the die even has that outline, which I like. Okay, I'm trimming off the edge of that tree. See, it still looks great. And I'm going to pop up this number because I just think it looks nice when it's popped up. What was I saying? Oh, the die also has an outline. So you'll see that on here. I use the same 2 colors of green from my stash that are in the trees for these numbers, even on the other page, because I just think this color combo is a nice. I think my next one is orange. The next 2 pages, page 3 and 4, will be orange. So we're coming to the end of this, and then I will show you both pages. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the backing. What you don't see is there's a big pile of trash right on the side from me pulling all this foam tape backing off. So the magic of TV, right? We can't say that anymore. The magic of video. So, a little more trash. So here I'm going to stick it down right in that upper right corner. Making sure it's straight or straight-ish. So, oh look. Poof, back to the sun. Okay, so now we're going to do the sun page. And that die, I can't even remember who that die is, but it's a stitched scallop circle. You can probably find it anywhere now. It might be Queen and Company, I want to say, or maybe Gina K. I have a bunch of her foundation sets. They're very, very good. My friend turned me on to them. So now we're going to glue the sun down on this gingham background from Doodlebug's Petite Prints. I can link those here also. We're going to pop this number up. See, it's not even the same size circle, but it looks fine because the sun is so big. It's very proportional, I think. I think it looks great. And again, with the foam, making sure I have the number 1 on kind of where I want it. We're just getting this part done. We're almost complete with these 2 pages. It's a really fun project, and I would encourage you to do it for your grandchildren or children. It's just a great project. So simple. I highly recommend the Cricut Joy also. The Joy Extra. The difference is I do take the Joy to scrapbook crops with me, but I like the Extra on my desk because it is a little bit wider footprint, and it has the optical eye, so you can do print and cut. So here we are. Both pages are complete. Let's remove that mat. I'm going to show you both pages. It's very simple, see? But simple is good. Then there's not as much to look at. I think that's a good thing. And we'll see if she loves it or not when it's all done. Yep, it's great. This is going to go on an 8x8 album that I'll show you next time. It's a Creative Memories album. It has like 24 pages or something like that. Here's a little closer look for you if you want to screenshot it. I just want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.